Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Let's Talk Education. Your presenter this evening is Kim John-Baptiste, Master of Arts student at the University of the West Indies, Open Campus. Our topic of discussion tonight focuses on the performance of children, kindergarten students to be exact, compared to those children who did not attend preschool on early literacy-related tasks. Now, children are our future. They are the future leaders, the future prime ministers, the future doctors, lawyers, and you name it. They are our future. Now, these children, in order for them to be very successful in their endeavors, they need a solid foundation. With a solid foundation, these students will certainly prosper. Now, the development of a child can be compared to building a house. In building a house, one must have a solid foundation. That foundation is what will carry the entire structure of the house. With a weak foundation, the house will certainly cave in, it could fall, and so forth. With a strong foundation, the house will definitely, the structure of the house will stand firm. The same it is for a child. If a child receives a solid foundation educationally, that child will continue to develop and succeed in his or her endeavors. If the child has a weak start educationally, that child will struggle throughout his or her academic life. Now, the term literacy has been defined as the array of skills, competencies, and attributes that young children acquire as precursors to becoming independent and proficient readers. And this is according to McConnell and Reid, 1999. In addition to early literacy, there are also early literacy skills. And these are all the skills needed for reading and writing. They include such things as an awareness of the sound of language, an awareness of print, and the relationship between letters and sound. These skills can be acquired at home by parents or caregivers. They can be acquired at daycare centers or in a more formal setting such as a preschool. Now, the Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines a preschool as a school for children usually below 5 years who are too young for kindergarten. As a teacher at a rural secondary school, I had the opportunity of teaching kindergarten students. And during my years teaching kindergarten students on the island of Antigua, I observed in terms of the students' academic performance that students were struggling as they entered kindergarten. They also displayed a lack of basic but necessary skills. These skills included a limited vocabulary, and this suggested to me that a lot of conversation did not take place at home, so their word limit was very, very small. Some students also did not even know how to hold a pencil correctly. This was suggesting that lots of coloring and so on weren't done. Even the actual taking a picture from a storybook and creating their own story based on the picture, that was also lacking. And that is normally a very fun activity that children would enjoy, but that was seldom happening in the classroom. The absence of these skills made my task a very difficult one, and it also presented a challenge for these children. So frustration set in both for the teacher as well as the students. This situation greatly disturbed me, and it also caused me to inquire from other kindergarten teachers to find out whether or not they were experiencing similar problems as I was. I eventually found out that some teachers had similar experiences as I did in the classroom. Due to this, I decided to investigate the performance of students, these kindergarten students, comparing them, those who went to preschool and those who did not attend preschool, to find out about their performance on early literacy related tasks. 20 students were being observed, and an observation schedule was employed to find out how they would perform on some literacy related tasks. Some of these tasks included identifying letters, following lines of print from left to right, and recognizing basic sight words. The data was then collected, it was recorded, and it was analyzed to see how students performed on the given tasks. The results showed that children who attended preschool performed at higher levels than those who did not attend preschool. This could, however, be as a result of the role played by preschools in developing early literacy skills in young children. In conclusion, a preschool education is vital to the development of a child. It is the foundation upon which learning is built. If a child has a weak foundation, then that child will encounter a lot of difficulties along the path to learning unless proper structures are put in place to arrest the problem at an early stage. Barnett, 1995, stated, "Young children who are exposed to positive stimulating experiences develop enhanced learning capabilities which improve their odds of excelling in school." He also noted that children who attend preschool or early education programs have enhanced cognitive, verbal, and social development, which is maintained into the first few years of school. With a solid educational foundation, children will continue to flourish academically in their latter years. Thank you very much for listening.